Hello. Today I want to talk about how to raise your vibration after a really bad day. So a couple of years ago, I had a really bad day. I had been sick all weekend and I was lying around. I decided to apply for some online work. I was fairly new in my blogging process and wanted to see what else there was out there. So I applied for this job online. I can't remember. I was going through Upwork or something like that. So the following day, I received a response from one of the jobs I applied for. And before I knew it, I was hired, ready to go to work the next day. It all happened online. I was pretty excited about it. I showed it to my husband before I signed on. And as far as he could tell, it looked legitimate. So later I called my daughter, who is in her 20s and knows more about all this online stuff than I do. I told her about it, still feeling pretty good about myself, but right away her millennial antenna went up and she questioned everything. So this got me a little scared. So I told her to do a little investigation. So long story short, I definitely got scammed. Luckily, I did not give out my social security number, any bank information, but they had my address and signature. I notified everyone involved. I purchased identity theft protection. They didn't get anything from me except my pride, but it shook me up pretty bad, and left me reeling for a few days. Like I started questioning everything. How did I not see those red flags? Why was I in a place where I would allow that to happen to me? Was my self-worth that low? What am I really looking for? So to get out of my funk, I needed to raise my vibration. And I had to stop feeling sorry for myself and be grateful for really, my awesome life. So the negative energy of those scamming idiot criminals, I'm not going to let them waste another day of my life. So I wrote this post based on my sister Deb had written an article on her website titled 25 Ways to Raise Your Vibration. And I asked her if I could use it, and she said yes. So in her post, she says, everything is energy, including your thoughts, emotions, words, and behaviors. The higher the vibration, the better you feel, and the more attractive you are to good things, people, and experiences. So I knew I needed that at that moment, and that usually means someone else does too. So I realize a bad day for you will look a lot different than this bad day did for me. But whatever you're dealing with, let's rid ourselves of that negative energy. Let's raise our vibration and do our best to attract more good, positive things into our marvelous lives. First thing is to just smile. There's such a difference in your energy when you're smiling and when you're unhappy or frowning or so just randomly throughout the day, smile. It's amazing how quickly it will shift your vibration to a happier place. Get outside. If you spend a lot of time indoors on your computer or at your desk, it could be a real drain on your energy. So no matter where you are or the weather, step outside for just a few minutes or longer and just take a few deep belly breaths, soak in that fresh air. Be grateful for the sky, the grass, the trees, the air you breathe. Get creative. Find a creative outlet for any negative energy you are experiencing. Get out your paints, dance like no one is watching, write in your journal, sing in the shower. Take a love break. Take a 5 to 10 minute break and call someone you love. Don't text them. It's not the same. Either talk to them or leave them a message on the phone and say you were thinking of them and just wanted them to know you love them. Just letting that love flow from you, again, will bring that energy of love back to you. Be here now. This is one of the easiest things you can do to raise your vibration. Just be here now, because now is really all you have. So when you take control of your life and how you respond to it, to life's circumstances, it can only happen in the now. So You can't be dwelling on the past. You can't be worrying about the future. The only thing you control is what you are doing right now in this moment. Be grateful. Name 10 things you are grateful for right now, and your mood will change instantly. We tend to forget all of the wonderful things we have in our life when we start focusing on the things we don't. So gratitude is one of the highest vibrations we can feel. Declutter a space in your home. Clear out a space in your home and make it fresh. Add some flowers. Spend some time in this newfound space and just breathe. Give. There is a law of reciprocity that says whatever you give, you receive, and usually more than what you gave. So the key is to give it from your heart. It can be to someone or something that inspires you or has improved your life somehow. If you can't give money, give clothes to the Goodwill or a woman's shelter, or give your time as a volunteer at a homeless shelter. It's all the same. And if you feel inspired by doing it, then you can expect to feel more inspired in your life. Whenever I'm feeling like I don't have enough or something's wrong or just, like what's wrong with my life type thing, I volunteer or I read about other people that I can help. Pray. There are many ways and reasons to pray. My favorite is an affirmative prayer, which is similar to being grateful, only it is taking your gratitude into the future. It starts with, I am so happy and grateful now that I. An affirmative prayer is a fun way to pray for something you want in an expectant, knowing vibration of already receiving it. Another way to raise your vibration, to meditate. Through silence and meditation, you connect with your source, God, your higher self, or whatever you call the power within and around you. But through this silence, you can hear the answers to your prayers. It's through this silence that you can truly feel at peace. So even if you just meditate or even just be silent and still for 15 minutes a day, you will effectively raise your vibration. So take time to go within and be. Forgive. This one is a good one for me. I need to forgive my perpetrators and forgive myself for falling prey to them. Quote from Michelle DeVille, forgiveness unlocks the chains that squeeze your heart, and it gives you peace and serenity. Laugh. Laughter is very powerful in raising your vibration. It's a great medicine and can erase any negativity you have lingering around you. Watch a comedy, listen to a funny podcast, or my mom was a very funny person. Not always meaning to be, but she always gave us a good laugh. And I've written a post called Marvelisms, so you can read some of the things that she would do. Use words that empower and heal. How you talk and your words can greatly impact the vibration level of yourself and those around you. Be conscious of what you are saying and try to be positive, not negative. Decide right now never to gossip or judge others in conversation. If you need to talk about your own fears or failures, only do so with love for yourself and include at least one action step for getting past them. Mostly speak of what is good in your life. Another way to raise your vibration is to give someone a compliment. Most people are compliment deprived. We do not hear enough appreciation or sincere praise from others, especially those closest to us. So think for a minute how good you feel when someone compliments you or appreciates something you did for them. Don't you want others to feel that way too? Visualize. Visualize what you want your life to look like. You can do this through meditation, cutting out pictures from magazines, creating a vision board. Just imagine the wonderful life you want to live. Read a good fiction book that takes you to a different world. Find quotes that either inspire you or make you laugh. You can also read a personal development book that can transform your life. Set an intention. The intention is a powerful life force. Make it a daily practice, either in the morning or right before you go to sleep, to set an intention for the day. For example, I intend to appreciate everyone who crosses my path today, or tomorrow is going to be a great day. Pamper yourself. Practice self-care, eat good food, exercise, get plenty of sleep, and do something extra nice for yourself. Get a manicure, pedicure, go shopping, get a massage, anything that makes you feel good. Let it go. Do not walk around with a victim-like mentality. I needed to let this experience go and take what I can learn from it. If I think I am a victim, I will attract more things that make me a victim. And loved ones, spend time with people you love. Go to lunch with a good friend, have your children over for supper, take your parent out to breakfast, take your dog for an extra long walk, or snuggle with your spouse. Feel the love that surrounds you. Just writing this list, when I wrote it and just going through it again this time already makes me feel so much better. I can feel my vibration rising. How about you? Can you feel it? Here's another quote from Albert Einstein. Everything is energy, and that is all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. Thanks for listening. I'm Lori Jonas. I write a blog called Living Marvelously, where I inspire and motivate women in midlife to dream big and make this part of their life fun and fulfilling through self-care, personal development, and spirituality. If you like this, click the thumbs up button below. Be sure to subscribe. I have lots of blog posts from livingmarvelously.com that I want to share here on YouTube. So, subscribe so you know when the next one's coming. Thanks again.